I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Here we go.
It'll be the visiting team facing the Golden State Warriors. And it's the Warriors to start out. Williamson with it. Dort covering. Mitchell looking it over. He gets it in there. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Horford, no luck. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ellis outside. Takes a three. Pass to Lillard. Pocket six. Edey, a screen. Goes up on the wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Williamson. Clarkson outside. Back to Williamson. Jim, one thing for sure, when Zion Williamson is right, he can carry all by himself in offense.
Well, there is no question he is an athletic freak. There is no answer for him when he is playing aggressively.
Outside, Dort. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Now, here's Clarkson. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Clarkson. Williamson outside. And he makes good on the layup.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Inside. And stolen by Williamson. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here's Lillard. All alone. Offensive rebound. Pass to Edey. Clock at 4. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Warriors ball.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Golden State. Clarkson outside. Back to Williamson. And slams it right down on top of Zach Edey.
And Zion Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
Ellis outside. Fires from deep. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
That's a 3-second violation.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Hart, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williamson. Edey with the rebound. Lillard outside. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. A second chance effort. And the nice bucket inside from Edey. Edey's got his second bucket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. .129 left in the first quarter. Now Smart. Pass to Joe. Edey with the steal. Over in the corner, Dort. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Dort's got 6.
Big make for Dort. That is his bread and butter. Nails the 3 from the corner.
It's stolen by Dort. Nobody near Lillard. That 3 off the mark.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here's Lillard. Hasn't made one yet. Ellis left side. 5 to shoot. Good on the three-point shot.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside, Smart. Down low. Drummond in the post. And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just...
Visiting team, 16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
And have to be careful guarding Paul. He's superb at finding ways to get defenders to initiate the contact.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And it's Pippen at the elbow. It's stolen by Vucevic. Paul with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. Kicks it out to Paul. Second chance shot. They get the rebound. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Picked by Vucevic. They shoot again. Paul can't get it to go.
The players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Pass to Joe. And a miss there on the triple. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Sinks the triple. Vucevic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Earlier in his career, Vucevic didn't take any threes. Now they become one of his staples in terms of his offensive game.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Warriors with some changes. Here's Alexander Walker. He has yet to score. Mitchell outside. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Paul outside. Stolen by Mitchell. And taken away by Paul. Over Williamson. The shot's good from Paul.
Such a gifted one-on-one player. Paul has the confidence to pull up right in your face.
Williamson outside. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Williamson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Paul looking around with the shot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
A past 6 Man of the Year winner. Clarkson is instant offense, this time on the break.
Paul outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. Good D by Williamson.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Here is Paul. From the wing. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you, Kevin.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. Paul outside. Outside Gordon. From deep. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Shot by Paul, nobody around. The good-looking shot from the wing. Paul's got 8 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Outside Gordon. Lets the 3 fly.
Eric Gordon.
Drains the 3-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Tucker. 6 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. No good with the layup. Good if it goes. No good on the last second attempt there.
The second quarter.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.
The away team.
Delivering the blowout. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Lillard scanning the floor. Edey down low. And the dunk by Edey.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. And it's Mitchell missing.
just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Edey a screen. Here's Lillard. To the wing on the left. Edey a screen. Second shot opportunity. The Warriors pull it in.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Lillard left side. Edey a screen from 15 feet away. And Lillard gets it to go.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
A floater. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 8 points.
Known for his scoring, there, Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Alexander Walker on the wing. Pass to Horford. It's deflected. It's stolen by Dort. Lillard outside. Crew on the 14-footer. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, that jumper on balance and on point. Lillard working over that medium range area.
Horford attacking. And the dunk by Horford.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
On the wing, Ellis. Back to Lillard. There's a screen by Washington. And then Lillard slams it in.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
They grab their own miss. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Ellis outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lillard from outside. Lillard again missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. The 11-footer. Another miss by Williamson. And here is Dort. He has 6. Pass to Lillard. And here is Ellis. Up top, Edey. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Pippen. Pass to Drummond. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Paul, right side. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Good work there as it goes.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness, but you've got to be smarter. That's a low percentage pass.
19 seconds left to play in the third. In the corner, it's Gordon. Craps in the tray. Gordon's got 12.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission. And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided.
29.
Delivered.
Visiting team, 52.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Warriors. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Count that one.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Paul with the ball. Outside Gordon. GA, just when you think you've seen it all, past season of father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it will be the last time we see it happen.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Paul. Outside Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic a force around the rim.
Pass to Joe. To the paint. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Now here's Gordon. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. So GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Some changes for Golden State.
Give it up for your Warriors girls.
Here's Williamson. Edey with the steal. Now, here's Dort. Pass to Lillard. This one for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3 points.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Here's Horford. Mitchell outside. Williamson, the screen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal
Zach
foul.
Edey picks one up.
First team foul.
Well, you know, he is just one of the most unique players we've ever seen. Zion Williamson and this combination of size, power, and explosiveness. He really is a one of one.
Lillard left side. And Lillard gets double teamed. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Ellis. Shoots the 3. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
Lillard outside. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Over in the corner, Lillard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Edey, a screen. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Williamson. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Comes up empty down low. Lillard left side. Shoots over Clarkson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Edey, a screen. To the middle. Moves back up. Al Horford with the rebound. Floats it up for Williamson. And stolen by Lillard. .114 left to play here in the fourth. The putback. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Golden State moving the ball around. Mitchell outside. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Williamson missing. Lillard outside. Edey, a screen. The Warriors pull it in. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Alexander Walker. And they pick up 2.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
An open look for Lillard. Releases from the wing and drills it.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
And stolen by Lillard. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks.